What it do, what it is, how you feel. Y'all are now tuning into Between Random and Real. I'm your host, Sky.
And it's your girl, TJ.
And we back with another special episode, y'all.
Back with another one. Back with another one. Yes.
So
special episode.
Special episode, special guest. All right, so I'm about to introduce these guests, right? So we have the CEOs of Make You Better Financial Group. All right.
Applause.
Hold on. I ain't done introducing yet.
Okay.
So, you know, some may know them as CEO. Some may know them as owners. Some may know them as getting paper. But they also known as mom and dad. Can we give a round of applause for Hadarii and Monivia Jones? Thank y'all for finally joining the podcast.
Thank you for that intro, bro. I've been waiting to come crash this joint for real.
It's going down.
Been waiting to crash.
Down.
Thank y'all for having us.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Yes, we've been meaning to have y'all here. We're so happy to have y'all. We have so much to talk about with you guys.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we got a lot to talk about.
I'm here for it.
But, well, I'll let you go ahead.
Well, I already had so he brought up that y'all are the founders, CEOs of Make You Better. I want y'all to talk about Make You Better because it's so great for the community, not only here in Charlotte, but just Black people throughout the nation. And so I'll let y'all talk more about it. But
And start from the very beginning. Like,
Yes.
why
What
make you
made
better?
y'all?
Why make you better?
I have to start. I
Go
got
ahead.
to. Because Make You Better is not a business, it's a movement. It's a movement because actually, first of all, we've been married for 25 years. And so just go ahead and ring some applause up with that.
yes,
But-
congratulations, because that's hard.
We've been
25
we've
years.
been together. Yeah, we've been together so long, man, that actually when it came to Make You Better,
Yeah.
that was the name we came up with when she decided to open her salon.
Yeah.
You know, and it was based off, of course, y'all know the Make You Better song, Neo, the whole jump.
Yeah.
And so for real, I mean that's real.
Neo and Fab.
That's right. Keep it above. And so,
I did not think about that.
yeah, and so that's where it comes from. And so like that was my thing when we were talking about it. I was like, yeah, let's just do it like that. And just to be honest with you, that part of it was established. And so when we started moving forward, I said, let's just keep that there. Let's keep that theme there.
Yeah.
Because regardless
That's
of
in
what
my
we're
head
doing,
now.
regardless of what we're doing, though, it keep it there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Kind of singing the song.
I know that's what it's all right here, but that's dope that's something that she you know already named her salon, and then you was like, you know what, let's build on that.
Let's
Yeah.
build on it. That's
And you
right.
said 25 years. 25 years. People, y'all can't even stay together for 25 minutes.
Listen, every morning I turn around and look at you and I'm like, am I going to do
25
another day?
25
Well,
years.
25
After
years,
25, honey, you squinting both eyes. Trust me.
25 years is how long we've been married, but we actually been together almost 28 years. And so that's
Y'all been together my entire life.
yeah.
My entire life.
Dang, wait, no.
That
Y'all
is.
got together before I was born.
That sound old.
When were
I
you
was
born? What year?
Okay, I was born in 97.
Yeah, well, we got together in 98. So,
Okay.
one year after.
Right there, then. Right there.
Oh. That's
But yeah,
wild.
October of 98. October.
Y'all
98.
grew up together for real.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did. October
Wow.
98 is how long we've been together. So, yeah.
That's an accomplishment.
And I know y'all. Okay, so yeah, that's what made the name for it. But then what made y'all be like, okay, let's feed the community now? I feel like others deserve to get this information.
Because we don't have it. A lot of us just were never taught anything about financial literacy, about investing, that kind of thing. And so once you learn more about it and see how valuable it is, you got to share it.
Yeah.
You know, when you have something good and something that is valuable, you don't hold it to yourself. You share it with other people so that they can also reap the benefits. And so that's where it was really birthed from, you know, after us teaching y'all and making sure that y'all were established as our children, you know, the next step was to go into your sphere of influence.
Yeah.
And so that's how the community was created, and we just been going ever since.
Yeah.
I think we also always came from like a spirit of service too. Like even when it comes from her salon, you know, she's doing something that actually changes a way a person perceive themselves.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they coming up out that salon, they got their hair busted, they happy, doing good.
Listen.
And that changed people. You know,
You feel like a brand
actually,
new person.
that
It gives
make
you
you better.
confidence.
that make you better.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
you better. And so, you know,
Yeah.
and I've worked in like nonprofit and education my whole life too, like just like a spirit of service. And so I think that what we are doing is built out of a spirit of service. And so I feel like it just goes along to what we were meant to do.
Yeah.
You know?
And tell the people, like, what's some of the things that y'all have done, whether it's, you know, classes or like even, you know, lectures. I know y'all been doing like a lot of things like that, but let the people know what y'all have done.
Well, it started first with our very first class,
In the park.
a small group. We started it
In the
park,
Yeah, that
outside, you know, and that kind of
It was
thing.
hot.
But just breaking it down for people, making it plain and simple for people to be able to understand it, navigate, that kind of thing, and then ultimately to be able to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it started. But since then, you know, it's evolved and it's grown into multiple classes. We've had, I think, like 5 graduating classes so far. It's about one every year. But after they go through our course and learn everything, you know, that we have to offer as far as investing goes, we do offer, you know, a graduation for everybody to really celebrate their accomplishments and, you know, be able to go forward. So we've done graduations, we've done different master classes about different areas of investing. What else have we done?
I don't know, man.
What-
You keep it so.
I was about to say
What
something
is-
like
Keep
that.
it, but look, no, she keep
mean-
it so humble, man.
Because
Go ahead.
Because I mean,
Go ahead, Taylor.
Well, I wanted to ask, what exactly do you guys teach? What's the class about?
And so that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
She keeps it so humble.
Go
man.
for it.
So, and I will. You know, it was born out of a desire to teach our children the importance of money and how it can be used as a tool and not just as something where you're just getting receipts. And so this one over here actually developed an entire curriculum based around investment literacy. And that's an area where we're so lacking in. And when I say us, talking about our community.
Yeah.
If you think about it, man, there's probably about 60-70% of black people that invest in equity markets, but the majority of that is through like job supported 401k stuff like that. And so what Monivia, her idea was that look, let's teach our kids about this,
right.
and let's teach them how to do it.
Step by step.
The mindset, the most important part of it, that was where it was first, and then just developing that, and through that, you know, we put it to y'all first, and she developed a curriculum based on just showing y'all how to invest in equity markets, and from there, it's grown to a whole bunch of different things, from our investment club to the investment club funds that we manage, to our master classes that she mentioned, our specials, our long-term investing class, our trading and options class. And so we out here in the streets, man, and we're doing it like every week. And so we've been able to branch out too to other places, man. So now we're on colleges and university campuses too.
Oh, shout the university out too. Shout them out.
Aggie
Pride.
Pride.
Yeah, there we go.
Aggie, how they do it? Aggie Pride. Yeah, we out there too, man. And it's been a great journey, man. They say that if you are doing what you love, you never work a day in your life. And this part of it is something I really love, man. So
Yeah.
That
But
is
I
big
think
ups
so.
to her. Big ups to her.
I think
Yes.
to also answer your question, like just to put it and sum it up, put a bow on it in, you know, one sentence. We teach stock market investing.
Yeah.
Is what we teach. How to teach people how to grow your money through the stock market, how to build a portfolio that you can have for your lifetime, you know, into retirement, into death. whatever the case may be. But to build your money so that it can follow you.
And you created a whole curriculum. Like, do you have teaching experience? Like, are you a teacher on the side? You just creating curriculums and like that just came to you?
I don't have any experience, but I think I'm a teacher in my head.
Yeah, like
that's
impressive. That's impressive.
It's that spirit of service, man. Like I say that it comes naturally to her. It's the spirit of service. Like I felt like that both of us, for whoever you believe, whatever you believe in, I feel like that both of us were put here to serve.
Yeah.
I've always said that to you, that I draw meaning from my life by how I touch others.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's the same thing with her, you know? And so I feel like that was the perfect intersection.
But I mean, you can hear that y'all passionate about it, and
yeah.
and then like, and they being real humble, because they ain't. When they do these graduations, they go all out. I'm talking about sometimes they rent spaces. They
It's
print
an event for
they
sure.
got certificate, like you get an actual diploma. You feel me? So they really go all out, and so again, just want to applaud y'all for that. And then and I'm gonna put the stuff on the screen too, like as far as like your socials, the website. But if you did want to just go ahead and shout it out for them, where they can find you.
It's Make You Better Financial Group on all platforms.
All platforms.
Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Patreon.
And that's your website too, Make You Better.
Make You Better
Financialgroup.com.
And I'll just say, like with that, what I'm proudest about is that we were able to bring our family into it and create that part of it, to where everybody in our family understands the importance of it and the importance of building to something different, because that's how you create like generational wealth, and that's how you create legacy. It's by building that way, because now we've given y'all a chance to see what it's about, and hopefully we'll continue to build on that through our generations.
And I want to shout out to two of y'all, because y'all been through the course. Y'all got
Yes,
y'all.
we been through the course. I know how to use my money. I ain't throwing it out to the white folks. I'm keeping it in my community for a couple of days.
So the best thing
a couple of days.
y'all are learning it so much earlier.
Yes.
So that's the most amazing part about it.
Absolutely.
You have much more time to really put it into action.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to ask y'all, so like because y'all are leading a course, y'all are teaching our community, y'all have a business. So like, I know y'all been through challenges with the business. So like, what type of challenges have you been through, and what keeps you going?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question. Let's see. What keeps us going? It's just probably everything Hadarii have said, just the drive of it all. Discipline, we're very consistent. That's super important. So
y'all don't miss a round table neither.
We don't miss a round table. We talked about that too. We don't miss round tables.
And that's the hardest part, man.
Yeah, it is. It's being consistent. That's right.
Staying dedicated to it. But let's see, some of the hardest things probably is just being able to turn it off. Being in a relationship, living in the same house, living in the same bed, like we gotta turn it off at some
I'm sure
point.
it's like
we gotta get there,
and especially in the beginning, in the real building stages, because it's always ideas, it's always just something, so it's constantly coming up. But I think since the very beginning, we've been able to find more of a balance.
See, y'all already got into my next topic.
Well, but no, you said like a challenge, man. Sometimes I think for us, a challenge is apathy, because we want everybody to feel and believe what we're talking about, because we want you. I mean, if we keeping it a buck, like a lot of this stuff that we throwing out here, man, we throwing it out. Of course, we a business, and so we in the business to make money, but we just want people to have this information, because we've been deprived of it for so long. And so to me, that's like one of the biggest challenges is for people to just understand, bro, we trying to show you something different.
Exactly.
From what you've been doing and how you've been moving. And so for me, that's definitely one of the challenges. And yes, as she mentioned, with us, the whole turn it off, because we talk about it all the time. Like she come in from NYBHS and she jumped right into NYBFG. And so like sometimes for me that'd be like hard, but I try to rock with her. It's her nature. And so
the grind don't stop.
I'll be the same way sometimes too.
The grind don't stop.
Well, I do want to put my little testimony out there.
Let's hear it.
Listen, everything I know about the stock market, about investing my money is from these two people right here. Yeah. So I really appreciate that I met Kai so that I could meet you guys, because I've learned so much from you. If I didn't meet y'all, I probably wouldn't have a Fidelity account. I wouldn't be like, shout out to that. I wouldn't be investing. I probably wouldn't have been like, what's a stock? What's an ETF? I probably wouldn't have known none of that. So like, y'all are so knowledgeable. And what y'all doing in the community, what y'all doing for me in general, has been definitely groundbreaking. So I love y'all and I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all gotta look them up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a mindset thing too. Like, you know, people always say money not everything, but I mean, it is everything when you ain't got nothing. So
I have something to say about that. The only people that say money ain't everything is broke.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's the only people that say that, because
and
money not everything spiritually, emotionally, but money is gonna open doors for you that you can't open when you broke.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That's
so
true.
we have to be honest
The
about that.
thing is, broke people can say it all day, but money still is everything. Because I don't care who you are, you know, what you're walking like. Money is everything.
Yeah.
Money determines what you eat. Money determines where you sleep. Money determines what you wear. Money determines everything. Money determines you just sitting in here. You got to pay for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm a hood nigga. I come from broke, so I understand the difference between broke and we ain't rich, but I understand the difference between broke
not
and
having
actually
nothing.
having something.
Yeah.
So like,
Yes.
there's definitely a difference there.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
You can be rich in morals and values, but do power. I
She
want to
said
hear that.
Like you said, only poor people say that.
That's right. Only broke people say that.
Yeah. But I mean, y'all already kind of got into the next topic, because I really want to talk about, and I'm pretty sure y'all have heard this. People say don't mix business with pleasure. And like, you know, it's hard to have like a business with like friends or family. So like you kind of mentioned like turning it off. Like, how is that for you guys to be, you know, partners, y'all married, but also have a business together? Like, do you believe in like, don't that saying?
I don't. Because if you with somebody, you know, y'all building together and y'all growing together, then why not?
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about having multiple streams of income, which is super important, one is just not enough. If we in this together, then why not build something together? Now, I feel like if y'all come into the relationship and maybe you already had something going on in business and you can't force him into your business, but if y'all are together and y'all gonna build something together and grow together, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. Now with friends and stuff like that, that could get tricky, you know, because it's not the same vested interest.
Yeah.
You know, so when you in a relationship though with somebody or in a marriage with somebody, you know, it's the same common goal. You know, we're on the same everything.
I'm glad you said that though, because like nowadays, and social media make it seem this way, but nowadays, women, they like, hey, if he not making $100,000, if he ain't coming in a relationship with $100,000, $200,000, if he ain't making a meal or averaging a meal, then I don't want to be with him. So I'm like, hey, hold up, what you coming in the relationship with though?
Like,
you know,
some of these females be tripping with that, because where you seen that? Your daddy make that?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where is that coming? Where is that coming from? So,
where you seen that?
Symmetry is important. Bro.
Listen, it's social media and television and movies, but it's social media. People look at other people's lives and think, oh, that's how it's supposed to go. And like you said, like, where have you seen that?
Exactly.
It's not realistic
and
for
how's a
like the
relationship-
majority of people.
How's a relationship gonna survive if like you come
that's
into
that's
it
your that's the
and
first thing you're thinking about.
Yeah, you diametrically opposed. How is that?
How much you make?
That ain't gonna work. Like, get to know each other a little bit first.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you might miss a blessing because you missing what you seeing on the surface, but you or you see what you see on the surface, but you missing the potential. Like what's underneath there. You know, just with us again, our relationship, like when we started out, it was like way different. Like I was a way different person. She was a way different person. And if she might not have took a chance on who I was to what I could become, you know, we might not be where we are. But it's, you
I'm
know,
glad
sometimes you have
Listen, I just wanted to.
Y'all
I
grow
just feel like
together.
when you meet somebody, you should just go into it like, do I like? Can I have fun with you?
Good friends,
Like,
thinking like
can
friends
we be
first. Can we be
friends? Do I
bro?
even like your personality? Because listen, when I met God, I ain't had nothing. He had nothing too. Eventually, he got a car. But I was like, we both like The Walking Dead.
Hey,
You want to watch The Walking
He
Dead?
got that car,
Hey,
too.
tell her what the first date was.
Well, our first date.
Tell me.
It's crazy because our first date happened
It happened like months.
months after we was already together.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ain't take me nowhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was months
I was
after.
just
I guess I ain't have no.
Crazy.
I was like,
That is crazy.
we having fun together. You
Yeah.
like Walking Dead? I like Walking Dead. That's enough for me,
Yeah,
bro.
that's all we was doing. Watching Walking Dead in the room. But when we actually went on an actual date, it was a movie date. But we had we took the heat bus that A&T got.
Yeah.
So we had to take the public transit to get on the
Yeah,
heat
so
bus.
we took the bus on our first
So
date.
yeah, I took the bus and then I had to call my boy
So
Obi.
romantic.
Shout out to Obi. He drove us back to campus. Yeah. Shout out to Obi.
So romantic.
So our first day, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna just keep it a buck. You know, I talk about this to you and your brothers all the time. Like when we met, like I was living a different life.
Yeah.
And so like first dates and stuff, that was easy. You know, like we was at the restaurants and we was shopping and stuff like
Wine
that.
and dining.
But after a certain point, we came to a point where it was like, if we do want to forge ahead and do something different, part of this is gonna have to stop, and so we gonna have to start anew and figure it out without this.
Yeah.
And so that was probably the hardest thing with us. Like we had to have real conversations. She cried a little bit, like I don't know if I can do it.
But in my own defense,
Yeah.
I was the one that encouraged it, and I was willing to ride it out.
You was willing to ride it out,
even
and that's
though parts of that had to
100%.
stop.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, because it just had to.
Yeah.
And so, and I
I'm
credit,
willing to.
I
let it
100%
out.
credit you for that, for recognizing
potential.
what else I could be
The potential.
besides where I was. And so I 100% give you credit for that, you know. But that was probably that biggest struggle, you know, because we had to go through some times, bro, before we got to where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more thing to touch on your point, how the women think that the men are supposed to have all this and that. That's just crazy to me. But if you don't help each other grow and build, then are you really even gonna appreciate it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true.
Exactly.
That's
Then
true.
that's when you just start throwing away money and just doing different things frivolously or that kind of thing because you're not a part of the bill.
I feel like it can probably cause like unintentional resentment too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like even though like of course, okay, the guy, he probably like, okay, I'm supporting her and doing everything for her, but eventually you gonna be like, all right now. Dang, you getting off from a long day, you coming home, you chilling on the couch, you like, dang. And you gotta go in there and cook real quick too. You gotta take the trash out, you gotta do this. All right now. Hey, you go, what you gonna do?
We had all of those conversations, bro. Like all of that stuff.
Because over time,
We've had
too,
all
I mean,
those
life
conversations.
happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
throughout our relationship,
that's real,
it's been
yeah.
times where maybe business have been slow for me. He got to hold it down. It's been
Yeah.
time maybe he been in between jobs. I got to hold it down.
Yeah.
So that's just
Absolutely.
a part of
Yeah,
it all.
life.
You can't
Yeah.
just expect this
Everything
one
on
person
one
to
person.
do everything.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
But I appreciate that. So like we said, we're gonna put the information on the screen. All right.
Come and check us out.
Got to, man.
It's the realest out here.
What's been going on, Kyle, the news guy?
All right, we're getting just caught a news guy, boy. I ain't gonna lie, we got some interesting stuff.
Man, I want to hear it, bro. You know, I be on y'all. I be on
Hold
y'all.
on. Let me. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready for your segment, sir?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Just Kyle, the news guy.
Wow, I was not prepared for that. Yeah,
Bro.
let's do it.
You like that?
Yeah, I'm hyped,
I'm
man.
gonna start
I'm ready.
singing more often.
Yeah, I think you should. I mean, a lot. You should do the opening too. Yeah.
Oh, you like? I think I should write something.
Please don't gas us.
No, he's
Don't
actually
gas-
right.
don't
I should write.
You got to have an opening.
No, I
like
have
that.
to. Listen, call your producer and see if I can get in the studio so we can record.
You got to record.
We gotta drop that.
Got to record it. Yeah.
So we know 2026 is a big year for the Olympics. You know, you had the Winter Olympics going on, and they had some fire events.
Yeah.
But I don't know if y'all heard of this Olympics. So they actually have what they call the Sperm Racing World Cup. Yes, the Sperm Racing World Cup. So I got this article from unalad.com.
I'm not. I want to hear this shit.
So
Go ahead.
it says the idea came from a team of 4. I'm not gonna name their names, but they raised $1 million to bring this vision to life. And basically, what they do is they have their competitors submit biological samples. And there's microscopic imaging that tracks the movement of the sperm through a tiny engineered racetrack designed to mimic parts of the reproductive environment. So essentially, it's a race. So people are using their sperm to race and see who gets to the egg first.
That's crazy.
So they put $1 million up for this.
$1 million?
And apparently, yeah, people are actually doing it.
Man, I got some questions,
I mean,
bro.
I'll say the reason
Sign
that
up
they
still open?
the reason that
money home.
the reason that they're doing it is to raise awareness for sperm health or just health when it comes to reproduction in general. So I think that's their main reason for doing it, but it's still kind of weird. But
So the sperm that wins, what happens?
they get a $100,000 grand prize.
Do
And
they get to become a baby?
oh no, no, they don't get.
I mean, come on. You
So
make it
it's a fake egg. So it's supposed to mimic the reproduction.
So I feel bad for that sperm because
So-
you gonna win and you don't have no real. The sperm don't have a prize.
Nah, I don't think the baby should win no
Sperm
prize.
Olympics if you don't have no baby, bro. Like that's bad.
But they
so
get-
you hit a fake egg and then the sperm just go away.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's 128 countries being represented. So it's a lot of competitors.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
When
so
is this?
I say I got so many.
Do you
questions.
know
Let me
when?
see when it is.
I mean,
What if it already happened?
Oh my goodness.
So how they
Oh.
get
Can we
the
watch
sample?
this on TV?
How they getting the sample?
So it says you have. So I don't think it happened
You know
yet.
how they're getting the
It
sample.
says you have until March 23rd to register.
Oh man, Kyle.
And it also says it says, and now if anyone is interested in well, I guess it's too late. But if you were interested, you must be at least 18 years old and free of sexually transmitted diseases.
So
So you gotta go get tested.
You gotta go get tested.
you gotta do all that.
Well, it need to be a real egg at the
Right,
end.
your sperm don't get no prize.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna be that many competitors if it's a real egg. I'd be like, nah.
Listen, I don't know about the whole Olympics thing or the racing part, but that industry, like, it's a lot of money in that, in like sperm and eggs and that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
thing, in vitro and all of these
Well,
different.
not really.
IVF,
Not
that's
really
what
the
I would say.
sperm.
IVF is a
They
lot.
get like a couple of. They get like a couple of dollars. You know how much you get for an egg?
How much you get? I know you get a lot.
So
An
you
egg,
just-
you can
I
get
know you
like
get a lot.
10,000. I looked it up. You
So
can
y'all
get
just be out here selling eggs?
$10,000
Yeah,
for
you can
eggs.
freeze eggs.
Suppose
You can
they
freeze
get like a
eggs, yep.
pizza or something for some sperm. $10,000 for an egg?
Yeah.
So you can just ship eggs out here like that?
They do get paid though.
They get
right?
paid, but not that much, like $50. But us, we get more.
As entrepreneurs, man, that's like not a bad
It's a
thing.
business.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
it
find
could
you can
be.
find a few women out here that's willing to just drop some of them eggs,
It's
man. You charge
amazing,
10,000.
though.
Yeah.
But it's more for
doing that
us.
is bringing more.
Yeah.
It's
revenue
easy for
to
y'all.
that
It's more for
industry.
us. So
way
it's
more.
what it's the reason why we can
Yeah,
get
'cause-
$10,000.
Yeah, cause y'all, yeah, it's a little different.
Mind racing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if y'all interested, man, well, I guess too late now.
Well, maybe
but-
next year. What
Next-
you tell
Never
the
too
number
late.
for?
Never too late. Never too
Well,
late.
I'll say,
Next year.
but I feel like more stuff like this is gonna start happening because I think the people that's organizing this, they're affiliated with Mr. Beast, that streamer, that
Yeah,
big time
the streamer,
streamer.
yeah.
You know them streamers, they be
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
wild,
Okay.
yeah. So
Well, but what Taylor
That's
just said, she said it's like $10,000 an egg. If that's a real number, it ain't got to be your egg. It can be some eggs out here from some other people
Which
that
about
need
it-
about
They
2 or
gonna know who
3,000.
egg.
what you better go take some? How you gonna
How
start
you gonna
robbing
take
people for
people
eggs?
I'm not gonna rob them. I'm just gonna ask them. I mean, if we getting 10 for
Hey yo,
eggs,
come on,
come on, that's right. I'm gonna give you 2 for that egg, and then we can. Come on, man.
Listen,
Oh my.
it's they got a lot of qualifications for
Okay.
for the women.
Well, the only thing
I
I
don't know
heard,
why,
only
but
thing
they
I
do.
heard is the STDs.
Well, for that, yeah, and I don't know why, cause
Yeah, I think that's the only thing, and then they just gotta submit like a biological sample.
chlamydia sperm wouldn't be too bad. Just I feel like it would get through it too.
How is
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like it would get through.
And then
It
she
might
did the
actually
hand
be
motion.
stronger.
Right, wait,
It
no,
might
wait.
actually be stronger. It
She
might be
said-
like
she said the
steroids.
That might be a
chlamydia
Oh,
deadly
goodness,
sperm.
And then
chlamydia
she
might be
did like the
steroids
hand
for
motion.
sperm.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. But now you about to have all of them going try to get chlamydia.
They better start working out now. Start looking your way so your sperm can be fast.
Listen.
Oh my god. All right, we're gonna
We're
go
chasing that fake egg, bro. We got something for you.
All right, so I got this next story from AP News. This was just weird, but it's a viral phenomenon going around in Argentina where young people are identifying themselves as animals. I know we're in this new age where people are identifying themselves as everything nowadays, but but anyway, they call themselves Therians. So Therians. I've never heard that term. But it says individuals who say they identify mentally, spiritually, or psychologically with non-human animals. The trend has taken over Argentina's social media for the past few months, gaining traction on platforms like TikTok, where the hashtag Therian has surpassed 2 million posts. So you actually have people dressing up like animals, or they'll put on like an animal mask and just walk around like it's normal. Not for no event. They're not dressed up as mascots. It's just they're just dressed
life.
up like dogs, and they
Just living
actually
life.
they take on the animal persona. I just want to show y'all this real quick.
But it's not just in Argentina. You know that mess is happening here.
That I've seen that before.
Like,
Mess is
what in
happening
the
here.
world?
We were just somewhere and it was a chick. She was a cat.
Dressed up like a cat,
She was a
bro.
cat.
And so like here, and it was at, I think
Where
it was
were
at
we
my,
at?
no, we was at someplace and we were out in public.
Yeah.
And she legit had the face.
Was it
paint.
cosplay?
She
No.
had no.
She was the only
She was
one.
with her husband and her kids, and she had a tail, and she had ears, and she had glue whiskers on. For real, bro. I'm
But she was the
not
first
lying.
one that told me
I
that
said,
people
yo,
do that.
because here they talk about furries. Furries. So furries, you never heard furries? Furries is a thing where people dress up as furry animals, and that's how they move.
That's weird, bro.
Sound like a certain site that you
this-
shouldn't go
this
to.
is-
Sound like a scary movie.
But this is something we saw while we were out in public, and this was a married lady with her husband and her children. She had children with her, and she was dressed up like a cat, bro.
You know what? CPS be picking up the wrong people because they be knocking on black people's doors, wondering if we got food, we got ramen noodles in there.
Yeah.
This is the people y'all should be going to pick up their
And
kids.
look, that's part of what I love about being a Gen X
Oh my
person.
God.
Is because we can float through the different ones, and like we see a lot of stuff, like the beginning of technology to where we are now, and we saw this. This is like, I'm not making this story up.
Yeah.
We saw a chick that was out. She had the ears, she had the whiskers, and then she
That's
had
crazy,
painted
man.
like the little dots on her face, and she legit had a
had a
tail that she
tail.
had put
That's
out
crazy.
there. And she was with her children and her husband and everybody. They weren't dressed up like animals.
Yeah.
And they acted like everything was just like normal.
But I mean,
like,
the,
hey,
the
mom.
kids know. They're not
And
like
I'm
mama's,
wondering, did the mom
mama's
say, meow?
crazy.
Or something like that. Yeah.
The kids know.
Were they white?
Yeah.
Guess what race it?
Come on,
course.
bro. Come on. Because if it was somebody black, I would have asked.
But I feel like the kids would have been frying them though. That's my thing.
There has
like,
to be a reason
We
for
get
this.
on you when you be wearing them hot socks sometimes. So I know if you started dressing up like an animal, we would have been.
Where you going?
So like the kids ain't say nothing.
if
Like,
they was black people, I would have asked them, bro. I would have been like, yo, man, what is this?
But
You
y'all
know?
know that's the world we live
Yeah.
in. People want to identify as everything except for what they are.
So as crazy as that story sound, I am not surprised, bro, because I have seen it in real life.
I mean, everybody identifying themselves as everything nowadays.
Yeah.
So it's
But,
like,
and the
Yeah.
thing about it is that I feel like that people who just identify as who you are shouldn't be persecuted for it, because sometimes that does happen.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like I say this, I feel like anybody should be able to be whoever and whatever they want to be, and that's fine. No, but it's true. Like when it comes to that, because it's here and we're not going to be able to stop it. We gonna always have our opinions, but people have always had our opinions about us too. And so, like, if you want to be out there and be a cat, like I want to see it. I want to see more cat ladies out there.
Well, I don't know. My mind went to like serial killers and like
no,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
no.
And like,
no.
they
Well,
want, I'm
well,
sorry,
let me, okay,
my
so
mind
let me,
went to dark
well,
places.
well,
guys.
I'm glad you brought that up then, because
Because they want to
gonna,
be.
Yeah, but I don't think you should.
I was gonna kind of ask.
Serial killer, no.
I was gonna ask something about like, do y'all think that's kind of like a form of mental illness though? Like if you identifying yourself psychologically as something that you're physically not, and you like. You stick with it. This ain't no cosplay. You're not acting.
That's
this
like
is not
the
a
white
show.
lady. What was the white lady who dressed like she was black and she acted like she was a black woman?
Rachel
Oh, I do remember that.
Her.
definitely.
Because like,
Mental
what's the
illness.
difference between her and the animal people?
Oh, it's a big difference because she ain't put no tail on. So that's a big
but
difference,
she
right?
putting makeup
But
or
she didn't
tan
have on
and
no
stuff.
tail. She didn't walk around and go like this and
Turn
swing
her-
her,
basically,
swing
like,
her
making
booty
herself look
and
butt.
smack you with the tail. So she didn't do that.
But it's kind of the same for real.
It's not the same.
How?
If
I would have rather the tail.
If that lady would have smacked you with her tail, what would you have done?
I don't know. We're not gonna go there.
Right, but
And
then
that-
Rachel Dazelle could have walked by and you just look. But if somebody smack you with a tail, they look at you and go meow and smack you with a
But
tail.
I
What
think
you
it's
gonna do?
the same mental. If you try and be something that you're not, like completely just going out the way every day to try to be something totally different.
That's
than
part
what
of the
you
black
are.
experience is being something you're not.
The black experience.
That black experience. I don't know. I feel like that.
You said the cat
Maybe
lady was
that's
white.
yeah. I think maybe that's the human
No,
experience.
but the black experience too. And like we're not gonna delve down too deep into it. But I feel like because of slavery that we have always had to perform and be and do things that's a little bit outside of our box. We've always had to run faster, jump higher, strive more. We've had to always do stuff like that. And so that's what I mean when I say that. I don't mean putting on a tail
Yeah, it
or
had nothing
anything
to
like
do
that.
with the cat.
Yeah,
It don't have nothing to do with the cat lady. But we've always had to live outside of our box in order just to progress.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why a lot of this is going way off topic, but do you think that's why a lot of young black kids want to be basketball players or they want to be rappers or they don't really make attainable goals? Like they just think of things like, well, I can perform it. Because I'm watching these people on TV performing, they get all the attention.
Yeah. They see it as a way out, I think, for a lot of them. They want what they see on TV.
And that, they have to be shown a different way. I always go back to y'all because, like, y'all never had any constraints. And, like, that was one of the things that I always felt about her, like, where she always encouraged all of y'all to just be whoever the hell you want to be, regardless of what it is, and we go support it as long as it's not a serial killer or something like that. But we go
So
support
Kai
it.
said he wanted to be a dog and he started running around to my roof.
And then he want to be
I was
single
talking
too,
about
huh?
money.
Hey,
I was talking about money.
I might show up to the house like that on purpose.
I was talking about money. But the fact is, if Kai wanted to be a dog, we could make some dough off of that. Because I'm going to be like, we could. If he just wanted to show out as a dog. Can you imagine him running up and down Harris Boulevard?
Man, that sounds like a Stephen King book or something, man. Dressing
No.
up.
That's
Your
your
hair out,
You
you be like
remember
one
that
of them
movie
shaggy
we watched?
dogs.
But no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not gonna be a dog. But I'm just saying, like, with that, because I think too many times, like she says, we get put in boxes.
Yeah.
Where an athlete is our only way out, or rapper's our only way out.
Yeah.
But I think that we made conscious efforts to encourage you to be anything you want it to be.
Yeah.
And we go support it.
I think with anybody though, children and even adults for real, just need more exposure to different
That's
stuff.
what
to
I was
know
saying.
what's out there, what the real possibilities are.
Yeah.
So many people just is within their box. Like
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
maybe what their mom was, or they may have an aunt that's this or that,
Yeah.
but they don't really branch out to the world of all the
And get
possibilities.
exposure.
I agree.
I
with
say
that.
that all the time because there's so many careers and jobs and like that we don't talk about or nor do we think about. Like I was telling Kai like how much my sister, she loves video games and stuff, like just being like a video game developer, like the things that we and so many kids love video games, but they're not thinking about like, oh, I can create this. We just think about the lawyer or
We
the
just trying to
doctor
dance. That's all we
or
trying
X,
to do. We
Y,
trying to
Z.
dance.
And even
Yeah,
me-
that's all we trying to do. Rap.
Facts, or the rapper,
basketball,
even like
football.
watching movies. I always like grew up watching movies, and the end credits, all those hundreds of jobs in the film industry. You might
Don't
just
know.
not want to be an actress. Like there's so many routes you can go in.
Nah, there is.
Yeah,
It
to
is.
do something different.
Your sister that like video games, she can make money just playing video games.
Facts,
Yes,
yeah.
Which
yes,
is crazy.
Video game
Like,
tester,
and that's,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I feel like I missed out with that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I done had to struggle the whole time, and like y'all cats can really just make money just doing this.
And it's,
If
and,
I'm not mistaken, I think A&T is the first university to offer video game like as a major.
Oh,
really?
wow.
Is that new?
First
Oh, okay. I was about to
HBCU.
say I would have took
Yeah.
it.
A&T's on the cutting edge, and again,
For sure.
Aggie Prime, man, they on the cutting edge of a lot of stuff.
Because like you said, so much you could do. You could create the
So
game,
much you can do.
the coding, all the stuff that goes on.
We just
behind
need that
it.
exposure. Like we like these things, but we think, oh, there's only these 10 career paths I can go in: the doctor,
Like,
the lawyer,
just
the rapper.
When we took a tour of their 3D printing studio, that
Oh, yeah, I know that was
the
dope.
next level,
Yeah,
bro. That was
yeah.
next level. What they were creating in there, and just to see the level, and not only that, just when we walked in the building, how the cats ran outside and grabbed us. Come on and see, look at what we doing, and
Right.
you know, and that's inspiring, that's inspirational, and it's real great to see like black cats doing that instead of dressing up like cats.
Yeah.
The nerds were
No,
able to nerd out.
ain't
a
gonna
little
see.
bit, and it
Nah,
was all right.
ain't the nerd? The nerds is cool now. The nerds is cool.
School in 2022.
Big claps to the nerds.
Shout out to the nerds, man.
Big
Well,
claps
Carter
to the
News
nerds.
guy, you got another one for us?
Nah, that's all I had. That's all I had.
Those were
Well, I
some
mean, I had
good
one more
ones.
time, but just in the and that's it. So I feel like we had some good conversation right there.
Yeah,
I ain't
those
wanna
was
I ain't
some
even
good
wanna throw in another one.
I don't know. I kind of like the way you was going with that too.
The last one it's not too like it ain't even too long, but I don't know if you heard about that congressman. I want to say he represented from Tennessee. What's his name? Tim Burchett. But he a member of the House Task Force on the Declassification of Federal Secrets, and he was debriefed about some alien information, and he didn't say what it was, but he said if the public knew this, it would be hard for them to sleep at night. So I don't know what he was talking about, and he's basically been urging. I don't know who's supposed to be releasing it, but he's been urging officials to release this information to the public because we had a right to know. So I'm interested to see what he's talking about. So I don't know.
I mean, are you really? Is you trying to delve down into that real quick? Like, because I've always said this when it comes to like aliens, bruh. We can't expect, if we believe that the universe is infinite, there's no way that we can really believe that we just out here alone.
Oh yeah, and we know that. Yeah, we know that.
I mean, and also I feel like there's practical lessons that you can see, and I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, so we can keep it moving. But if you look at the history of the United States, we've always had informational and technological jumps.
Yeah, that's
where
true.
we've gone from here to here, here to here. Just think about from flip phones to smartphones. Think about from desktops or just computers to laptops.
Mm-hmm.
The technology has always jumped ahead multiple years.
Yeah.
Where it can't just be explained like all of a sudden, oh, this dude knew how to do this, and now all of a sudden we can do this.
Like, look at AI right now.
Absolutely.
AI
So hold on.
right
You
now.
telling me they got alien consultants?
Absolutely.
Wow. I believe that.
Or not just alien consultants. I think that we just hitting periods of time where we're beginning to understand alien technology
Yeah.
and to mass produce it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear something even crazier though?
What's that?
I want to say earlier in the week, before that representative said something about the aliens, there was another representative named Matt Gaetz. He said he had knowledge of alien-human breeding programs.
And I'm sure he probably did, because if you don't know who Matt Gaetz is, he's the former congressman from Florida who was going to be the attorney general, but he got kind of pushed down because he liked to sleep with young women. And so, like with Matt Gaetz, I would say that if it's anything about aliens and creating young women to sleep with, he would know.
He's
about
probably
He would know about
He
it.
would be at the
Okay.
forefront.
Dang, Matt
All
Gates.
right.
Matt Gates.
God, dog.
It's
Wow.
crazy
Boy.
now. This may go off topic a little bit, but it sort of kind of fits in with that a little bit. Last night we just watched Gemini Man. Y'all seen that?
No.
That
With Will
sounds-
Smith?
No, I
No,
haven't
I
seen it
haven't
yet. I
Where
haven't
he's
seen it
where
yet.
he's de-aged digitally.
I know what you're talking about. And
But
they,
so it's kind of the same
yeah.
thing because like the man that created the younger Will to be faster, stronger, everything, but he basically just created another version of Will.
Wow.
Himself. So I don't think it's that far fetched, and we say it all the time. They put it in the movie first,
You're
so
right.
that you'll be able to digest it better when it really happens in real
Right.
life.
Yeah.
And
Right.
But pay attention, going back to the stock market again, a lot of these biotech companies, they doing that gene stuff and
Yeah.
cloning stuff. and
Remember
all
Tom
that
Brady
kind of
cloned his
stuff.
dog?
Well, but the thing about it is, like, animal cloning has been there for a while.
Yeah.
Always
And that's
has
just
dogs.
practice.
That's practice.
Yeah.
That's
so
practice.
all the way. So of course that stuff exists, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could be some
It's
aliens
definitely-
behind that.
It's definitely here.
We did.
It's
We actually did an episode about that for real.
Facts.
We alien and humans
Yeah.
breeding.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Which is-
And you remember Battle of LA, the movie? Remember they was doing it on the battle.
Listen, if it's in the movie, it might be real.
might
They
be
getting
real.
that. They getting that inspiration from somewhere.
Somewhere.
But we can
Well,
start off
it's
with your-
time for your favorite part of the show. It's time for your favorite part of the show. It's Yay or Nay with TJ. Yay or Nay with TJ. I know y'all like my
hey.
song.
I like that.
Y'all really feeling my song.
I do, man. I think you should sing
Cash should
more,
beat
man.
Buster with it, though.
Yes,
He was a little bit.
He was
A little bit, but he gotta go.
You got
deep.
y'all gonna hear it when I
It's
I think you
sounded
need to do the
good.
whole beat too. Like
I need
that.
to.
It's
Yeah, you gotta do all that.
Oh, no. That-
Bim.
Nah, don't do that.
Y'all, for this Yay or Nay segment with TJ, I wanted to talk about, since we have a couple who's been together, married 25 years. And that's how long y'all been married. So y'all been
Chalk.
together
Been
long.
28 years together.
Chalk, bro. on the
Almost
chalk.
30 years. I wanted to talk about something that I had to learn, just being with Kai and living together. At night, when it's time to go to bed, some couples, you see in the movies, they get in bed, the woman has her book out. The man beside her is marking off his checklist for the next day, or he's on his phone sending text messages. And, some couples go to bed at the same time.
She must be talking about Ron's house or something.
And then, we all know some couples don't. Like, I grew up, my grandparents, my papa was always, he stayed up real, real late. So we pretty much took the bed from him. And he would sleep on the couch. And my grandparents, they slept at different times. And so he had me wondering, I Googling and I see videos about, Google says going to bed at the same time strengthens romantic relationships by fostering emotional intimacy, physical connection, and improved sleep quality. Is it realistic for couples to expect to go to bed together? Does it really matter? Some nights I'm like, okay, Kai's playing the game. And then other nights I'm like, we haven't went to the bed together for a week. I don't know when you get in bed. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, when did you get here? So, should couples go to sleep at the same time? Does it matter? What do y'all think? Y'all
I
been
think that's
together
a
for so long.
Very good question,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
and
we
we
do.
actually deal with that quite often. So I'll let you start with that because we do. That's something that we go through that.
Well, I say this, for the longest we did. Just here recently, I say probably within the past year, maybe year and a half, I've become more of a night owl. So he'll go to bed and leave me up. But I'll say this, I think it's because, and parents of adult children will understand this. When you have adult kids and they hanging out and stuff like that, a mom can't really close her eyes till she know you safe.
Yeah.
So that I think has been a part of it for me
Yeah.
because D is out and stuff like that, and I just want to know
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
you say that when you get home or whatever the case may be. So it's harder for me to do that. So
Yeah.
I do kind of stay up a little later
Yeah.
just to make sure that he's okay. But for the longest, we did same time. Come on, let's go to bed.
Yeah.
You know.
And she still try to do that now too, even when like D is out. And I feel like
D-man, stop being out so long, man.
and I
Got
feel
folks
like,
wondering, man.
I feel like sometimes I get the best sleep when I know she's in the bed with me. Like it's restless sometimes, and again that's that 30 years, you know,
Yeah.
that this is how we've always rolled, and so like
Yeah.
I if I roll over and I can feel her there, then I can be comfortable and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I don't, it's crazy, and it's not just when D's out too, because like when we have our little tiffs sometimes, again, we married couple, and so like sometimes we ain't always on level. We might fall out a little bit, and she might be like, nigga, I'm sleeping downstairs tonight. I feel that.
Yeah.
That'd be a restless night for me when she's not there, and so, but yeah, I mean, I feel like definitely emotionally, physically, all of that, to be there, for her to be able to throw her little legs on top of mine to know I'm there, you know, I think that's something that strengthens and continuously builds our bond.
Yeah, I agree with
Some
that.
good little pillow talk before he goes.
Yeah, some pillow
Most
talk.
of it be crazy because she be on YouTube, bro, and I be like, no, leave me alone.
Tay
Let me go to sleep.
Tay a pillow talk, literally pillow talk. She be talking and she be sleep. It's like she talk herself to sleep.
I will do that. I will do that. That is fact.
So how y'all feel about that? Since you asked us, like, how y'all feel about it?
I feel like I think I got used to it, but also Kai, I can tell probably in the past, probably since we've been married, he purposely makes sure at least a few times a week. He goes to bed, or he'll get in bed and let me fall asleep, and then he'll get out, which I'm cool with. I'm like, hey, let me fall asleep while you're there in the room, and then you can leave.
Yeah.
So I can tell that you intentionally do it. At least give me a few times a night.
Yeah. No, and there be times, and it's not like I'm not trying to go to bed or nothing. Like it'll. Like I just like staying up. I like to enjoy the night. But I'll get excited when I walk in and she's still up though. So I'm like, hey, okay, you still up?
Yeah, it be 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You still up?
Hey, look,
Be surprised. I'm like, yeah, I'm still up.
but I get excited about that though. So like I do enjoy like going to sleep together. But it's like at the same time I be thinking like, dang, I want to enjoy my night. I ain't gonna go back to work tomorrow. It's gonna. It's like night over. Like
Balance.
yeah.
Y'all gotta
balance.
ask me about mornings because that's where I just be mad at her. I be mad when I get up in the morning and she's snoring and shit, and I gotta get up
I'm
and
not
get
a
ready
morning
to go.
person.
Yeah.
And I have to be a morning person, and she be like,
And that's my biggest struggle. Like I like staying up late, and I like getting up in the morning early.
And
I'm
a morning
I think that's my
person,
biggest
so
struggle.
I'm gonna always be up before she do, but like on certain days, like I just get mad. I just look over there and she just resting so and I got to keep moving. So
I am not a morning person, but thank y'all for answering that, because
y'all for
I really wanted to hear from a couple who's been together for a long time. And like you say, it's a balance.
Yeah.
But
at
this
the same time, you do see some older couples. This last thing, they even have separate rooms. And,
Yes, I seen that.
and are
Whatever
happy
works.
And,
Yes.
and they love
we
it.
have separate rooms. We need to have a separate house. Like,
Like Johnson family vacation.
Yes, that's
90
how I feel.
days.
And
If
that
we
works
ever
for
get-
some
If we ever
couples.
get to a point to where we have to have a separate room, then we need to have a separate house because
Yeah.
that means that something ain't.
But that's why like you said, like it's
It
based
don't
off of
have
what
to be,
worked
but I
for
feel like
y'all.
with us,
Yeah.
I feel like with us, that's what it would be.
Yeah. Well, it's based on the couple. So it's up to y'all. But for this yeah or nay segment, is it okay or should you go to bed with your significant other? Yeah, go to bed with your significant other. Pillow talk. Pillow talk.
That's some of the best
Find a balance.
You gonna hit
Some
the
of best
gavel?
conversations.
Yes, I'm about to hit the gavel. Doop, 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 doop. This case is closed.
But that was a good episode.
Yeah,
though.
this is a good episode. We appreciate you guys
For finally coming through, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, thank y'all
We
for
appreciate
having
y'all for
Yes,
having us.
yes,
Yeah,
this
for
was
sure.
fun.
So like we said, follow them, Make You Better Financial Group, Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, MakeYouBetterFinancialGroup.com is their website. We're gonna put it on the screen, but That's all we got for you, man.
Well,
Yes.
absolutely. I got to throw this out there too. We got to have y'all out there, man, in the garden, man. We want y'all to be down with the Grower Circle too. And so on YouTube, man, at Grower Circle 1, that's gonna be our joint where we're talking about not just putting stuff in the ground, but pulling it up and talking about how we're doing it. And so I want y'all to be part of that too.
You see, they feed in the streets with the money. They feed in the streets with the garden. They feed in the plot.
Yes.
Right.
Y'all not understanding.
Y'all need to listen.
Y'all
Hit 'em
standing
up so
on the
they can
block,
plant
they
a
feeding the
seed.
block,
Plant a
man.
seed in
Right.
your
Can we
mind.
get some of these tomatoes,
Come on, man.
peppers, all that stuff? Yeah.
Come on, we don't
Can't
need
wait.
no more Pooh Shiesties,
Right.
man. We don't need no more Gucci mains, man.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? Come on, man.
That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah. We ain't got time today, but hey, I would have loved to get to that, but it's all good. But
Thank
y'all like,
y'all.
Y'all gotta
comment,
have us
subscribe,
again.
man.
Yes. Y'all definitely
Yes.
come back.
Definitely.
All right.
But y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all already know the deal. But this was Between Random and Real. Peace.
Bye.